everyone, welcome to Pabs Kitchen. Today I'm gonna share with you 5 tips of preserving chili, and you don't have to worry throughout the year. Let's do it. These are the fresh, lovely habanero chilies. They are very hot, so I want you to use disposable gloves to avoid stirring the heat. Here I have about 1 kilo and 200 grams. First I am going to put them all into a big colander and bring them to wash so any excess dirt is removed. Now place them all on a kitchen towel, then dry them very well with a paper towel. Make sure to remove all the excess water. If needed, dry them one by one. After dry them, remove the stem from some of them to preserve in salt and put them in a bowl. The rest just dry them. As you are going to preserve them in 5 ways, separate the chilies according to the size of your containers. I'm using a glass airtight container to pickle some chilies. I'm putting these chilies into it and setting aside until we have brine ready. Here, this one I'm going to preserve in salt. These are the one I took the stems off. It's better without it to preserve in salt. These ones I'm going to steam, then sun dry. You can also boil them. This tip is from my mom, who does it every year when she harvests lots of chilies. Boil big batches, sun dries them, and uses them for a year. This one I'm going to just sun dry. After drying them very well, you can keep them for a long time. And we can use seeds to plant them as well. This one I'm going to freeze, and this one I'm going to preserve in the brine. Now let's steam the chilies. In a steamer, the water is boiling. Put the chili in and steam them for 5 minutes on high heat. Let's put 1/3 cup of salt in and combine them well with a spatula. Then put them into an airtight jar with the rest of the salt. Now the lid is on and ready to preserve. Keep it in an open, dry place. To freeze, put the chilies into a Ziploc bag, remove all the air out, lock the zip and keep in the freezer, and you can enjoy it whenever you want. Let's get the steamed chilies that have been steaming for 5 minutes. To put them, I'm going to use a bamboo plate with a paper towel on it, which absorbs moisture. Here it is, and it smells so good, and they are all plump. Let's put them on the plate one by one. In this steaming or boiling methods, my mom says the chili dries fast and stays in a good condition for a longer time without going bad. Also, because of this method, the heat and the flavor concentrate in them, so the chili becomes more flavorful. Let's keep this aside for now. I have made brine earlier, but somehow I missed capturing video clips. This is the only clip I have. The ratio I used for the brine was 2 cups of white wine vinegar, 1 cup of water, half cups of sugar, and 1 tablespoon of salt. And on medium heat, I just dissolved sugar and salt, then boil it for about a minute and set it to cool down. You can already boil these aromatics in the brine, but I am just adding them now. Bay leaf, black, white and red pepper, and coriander seeds. Next, put in the brine until all the chilies are covered, and then let this sit at room temperature. Right, these are the very simple but practical 5 tips for keeping or preserving fresh chili, so that whenever you like, you can use them throughout the year and you are never out of chilies until another season. Today is the 7th day since I work on them, and here you can see the difference between normal dried chilies and steamed ones. Steamed ones are already almost dried and normal ones are taking a longer time but are soft and plump now, as you can see here. Turn them over at least once a day to dry them evenly until they dry completely. Then put them in a dry container or bag and keep in a dry place so as not to go bad. The salt preserves one, we can see they have reduced and are releasing liquid, as you can see. Just move them like this from time to time so the chilies marinate evenly. Let's open and see. It smells so good. After one more week, I'm going to keep it in the fridge. The pickled chilies are floating, so let's push them down with a spoon so all the chilies are submerged into the brine evenly. Let it pickle for one more week, then keep this in the fridge as well. This one is in the freezer in the Ziploc bag. All the chilies are doing well and these tips work for all types of chilies. To be honest, I always use them until they run out. But if you really want to have an idea of how long you can use them, keep them in the fridge after 2 weeks outside and you can easily use them for 6 to 8 months. And always use a well dried spoon to take them out. If you see any mold at any time, better to throw them. For you to keep chilies for a long time so that you can buy a big batch of chilies when they are available and follow the tips that are convenient for you to preserve and enjoy for a long time. I hope you like these little tips. If you like it, please subscribe to my channel, click the like button and bell icon. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye.